Who's never looked in a mirror and saw one thing you would like to change? Who's ever seen a celeb on television or an attractive person in passing and thought that they had that perfect smile or legs or bone structure, a trait you may not possess? Did you wish that you could have it? If you're honest with yourself, you'll admit that you have. It's nothing to be ashamed of. We are all born looking a certain way and in theory should be satisfied with that. In all honesty, though, if we could tweak a few areas and had the means and the nerve to do it, we would. But what about the people who do? The people that have had their bodies altered to some form to achieve a more desired look? Do we judge their actions, question their self-esteem, consider them eccentric? Though it is increasingly unpopular to have gotten work done, it's very often the elephant in the room. People are not quick to admit it or talk about it. But does cosmetic enhancement have to be a taboo? Improving your look should not be seen as a superficial thing. You have the right to look the way you want to. Not everyone that has had cosmetic surgery did it for external reasons. Oftentimes, it's a corrective measure for disfigurement or health reasons. So in this presentation, I am by no means involving people who need surgery, rather those who want it. In this presentation, I want you to understand that cosmetic surgery does not have to be a bad thing. It can simply be an improvement made. Hopefully by the end of it, you'll have a more positive outlook on the idea of plastic surgery. Maybe you'll even more be open to considering it for yourself. Certainly not everyone who has pictured themselves with a different feature would actually take the steps to make it happen. It's an idea that has to have real thought put behind it. As well, the idea of surgery can seem very intimidating and scary. That's regardless of whom else we've seen undergo the procedures successfully. But the truth is, with advances in technology, cosmetic enhancement can be much less invasive and risky. According to the Consumer Guide for Plastic Surgery, the methods range from major surgeries to non-invasive procedures. New innovations such as Botox, varicose vein treatments, laser hair removal are all non-surgical procedures. The more complex ones, such as weight loss techniques or breast implants, are incorporating strategies that have the least amount of discomfort and the quickest recovery times. I've provided a PowerPoint slideshow to show you some of the more popular treatments. With that being said, it doesn't have to be obtrusive. The less obtrusive it is, the more likely it can be something you may want to try. Now, fear of going under the knife isn't always just about fear of the knife. It can also be the doctor. A board of certified plastic surgeon explains that doctors' negligence can often be the reason for bad results. But the article goes on to explain that these practices are not the norm in plastic surgery. The best way to avoid this is simply to do the research. When you're looking for any other type of doctor, or furthermore, any person who will be responsible for your well-being or some impact on your life, you should research. This is no time to stray from that logic. The American Society of Plastic Surgeons explains that there are steps to take when finding a credible surgeon. You need to look for a doctor with a minimum of 5 years experience in surgical training and 2 years specifically with training in plastic surgery. Make sure that the doctor has training and experience in all areas as well in plastic surgery. Make sure that he or she operates in an accredited medical facilities only, that they adhere to strict codes of ethic, fulfill medical education requirements continuously, including standards in innovation and patient safety. And above all, make sure that the doctor is board certified. So now that you've heard that treatments can be less threatening and how to choose a qualified surgeon, what's left? Probably the decision to actually go ahead and opt to have some sort of enhancement. Getting over the hindering feelings of taking such a drastic measure is often a battle in itself. Just the same, surgeons understand how sensitive the matter of undergoing an operation can be. The American Society of Plastic Surgeons see their role is not only as a doctor, but as a support system that helps patients overcome the challenges that they face together and to make their dreams come true. The idea of cosmetic improvement is not something that needs to be shameful or daunting. The main intention, in part, is to give the patient greater confidence in how they look. Picking up where genetics left off is a matter of creating the look you want to showcase to the world. The next time you're standing in the mirror, critiquing yourself, going over everything that you wish was bigger, thinner, fuller, or completely removed, know that the service can be provided. From facial refining to liposuction to dentistry, cosmetic augmentation can fix just about anything. And technology, competent supportive surgeons are standing by, waiting to correct any issue to give you the body that you always wanted. Thank you.